Hi, my name is Danny Brown. I'm the CEO of Myriad Real Estate Group, and this is going to be our 2024 predictions video. I cannot believe that we're already at the end of 2023 and headed into 2024. Some of the predictions that I have for this next year are, I do think that mortgage rates are going to continue to come down. If you reference back to my 2023 predictions video, never in a million years did I think that mortgage rates would be at 8%, but it happened. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, of course, but we are seeing all trends indicate that the bond market is coming down, which is very good for mortgage rates, and I think that we're going to see that slide continue. I think that we, in early 2024, will see mortgage rates in the 6s. I think we're going to be hard-pressed to get down into the 5s, without paying points or fees. But again, depending on the lender that you work with, the realtor that you work with, getting a 5 handle on your mortgage rate should be doable. But with no points, no fees associated with it, I do think that we will be firmly in the 6s, bringing quite a bit of stability to the real estate market. I think we are going to see more transactions in 2024 than we saw in 2023. We saw a huge dip in demand. The crash that people were talking about never materialized in terms of values, but we did see a crash in demand between 22 and 2023. I think we'll start to see that demand pick up in 2024 as those mortgage rates continue to come down. So that's going to fuel sellers, people who are interested in selling but have felt locked in because of the interest rate that they're at. I think that they will be a little bit more motivated to sell. Those people will then become buyers looking for other homes, and I think that we'll start to see a little bit more of a functional real estate market. Now, if mortgage rates come down lower than what I'm expecting, we will see demand increase quite a bit, because the one problem that hasn't been solved in the housing market is more supply. We haven't created more houses, so the problems that we ran into during COVID with limited supply are still there. Demand has just been low, so we haven't really felt that. So as demand increases, we're going to see home values get pushed up. I don't think that we're going to see home values increase in that 20 to 30% range like we saw, but I do think that home values are going to increase in 2024, where the end of 2022 into 2023, we saw home prices home values come down. Everybody's been talking about this recession that just won't materialize. I don't know if it's going to materialize in 2024, but I do expect to see the unemployment rate continue to increase. And right now, over the last 6 months, we've seen unemployment go up by 0.5%, which is quite a bit, and nobody's really talking about that. So we are still just below 4% as an unemployment rate for the United States. I think that that number is going to breach that 4% range into 2024. And you're going to see a shift from the Fed, because they do have a dual mandate. Over the last couple of years, we've only heard them talk about inflation. I think that unemployment is going to start to increase, and the hard thing with unemployment is once it starts, it's really hard to put the brakes on it. It tends to go up faster than it comes down. So we could start to see unemployment get away from us a little bit, and that is going to trigger the Fed to start to actually cut rates to stimulate the economy, get people spending money again, borrowing from banks, influx of cash into the system to try to put people back to work. So I think that we're going to see that unemployment rate tick up, and then we're going to see the Fed start to cut rates in 2024. My guess is that's probably going to happen in Q2, maybe Q3 of next year. So into 2024, what can sellers expect in this market? I think that they're going to see an increase in demand. So that pendulum is going to start to swing back in their direction. So that means they're going to be getting higher prices for their home. I do believe that they're still going to need to price accurately. I don't think that this is a market where you put a sign in the front yard, you're going to get a whole bunch of offers and it's going to sell for above list price. But I do think that you are going to have shorter days on market, and you're going to have increased demand for your home, and you're going to be getting higher prices, less concessions. You're going to have to do less in order to sell the home in general. And so sellers are going to continue to maintain the advantage that they have had for most of the last several years. Buyers, If you are entering the market, I think your affordability is going to be much better as those interest rates come down. Your monthly payment is going to decrease. If you get in early into 2024, I do believe that you can still get the seller to contribute towards your closing costs, still do some of those repairs, and take advantage of the fact that we're coming out of this slower environment. Look at days on market. The longer the home has been on the market, the more the seller is going to be open to negotiating. The shorter the days on market, the cockier the seller is going to be, and the harder it's going to be to get them to negotiate on that price and concessions. So buyers can expect lower interest rates with increased affordability. Sellers can expect increased demand and higher prices for their homes. If you're currently a homeowner, I think in 2024 you are going to see a return to an increase in your home value. We peaked in home values in spring of 2022 and then came down off those highs in 2023. I think that we are going to get back to those peaks and beyond in 2024. So your home is going to be worth more than it ever has before. So I expect for current homeowners to see their equity continue to increase. Be sure to subscribe and like our videos. I do a market update video at the beginning of every month tracking the current data so you can see where my predictions fall throughout the year. So this is all in real time on where mortgage rates are at, where demand for housing, where the supply is at, and what it's doing to the markets. So be sure to subscribe to our videos so that you get those updates on a monthly basis. I hope that you guys had a wonderful holiday season, and that I hope your 2024 is extremely profitable and fruitful for you. And if you have any interest in real estate, be sure to comment below or reach out to us directly. And I'd love to see what your 2024 market predictions are as well. Thank you so much.